Okay, so first things first, results are not typical. They depend entirely on your effort and execution. No guarantees are made regarding earnings or outcomes. This is not financial advice, so do not say I promise you guys anything. Okay, so the first question you want to be asking is why affiliates? Well, when you can make monthly payouts of over 100K working part-time, okay, with profit margins over 90%, you should be asking, why not affiliate? Okay, so the first thing is, why should you listen to me or believe me? Because after all, I'm a guy in a bathrobe talking to you about. So, as you see here, this is the Go HighLevel leaderboard, okay? And I have been number one on the Go HighLevel leaderboard for over 7 months now, okay? So real quick, raise your hand in the audience right now if you are currently a HighLevel affiliate. Wow. So like barely any of you guys. Who here is doing SaaS or something like that? Okay, interesting. Hey, can someone bring that laptop up here? It's a problem. Okay, so this is the cool part too, is that what I've done on the leaderboard hasn't just been for me, it's also been with Carson and Dominic, who are both under me. So the system isn't just like a one and done thing, or I'm a one-trick pony, it can work for really anybody. So, how did I do this? Okay, first off, it's not with million views. There's a big misconception that when you're on YouTube, you need a ton of different views. Thanks. So most people think you need a ton of views to make money as an affiliate, but I was number one for around 7 months in a row, and my videos did not get that many views at all. Okay, so more views does not mean more money. And the cool part about HighLevel is it's all about the system that you build. Okay, all of you guys, if you use HighLevel, are relatively good at building systems. So how do I know that low views small channels work? Okay. I've literally done it. I'm one of the top affiliates, and I have the lowest average views. Again, this is proof. You can fact check me later if you want. You can go on my channel. I have, out of all of the top creators in the HighLevel niche and in other niches, the lowest amount of views by a long shot. So let's compare my average views to competitors. All right. So here I am with 1,200 average views. We have this fine gentleman over here who's got around 6,000 average views, and I beat him every month on the leaderboard. Same with these fine gentlemen. More views, but I still beat them. Now, the crazy part is that there's other niches, there's other affiliates, and still, I will have less views than them and beat them. Okay? Now, there's a couple of reasons why this is super important. And part of it is kind of the barrier to entry. Because if you guys have to get a ton of views, that means that you essentially have to be really good at creating videos and all that stuff, which is not what this is about. This is about anyone being able to do this. Okay, so why few views is a good thing on YouTube? So number one, small groups of people really want what you have. Super important, okay? Number two, you talk to people with a real problem, not just anyone. Again, this is having to do with YouTube. Number three, this is going to be the biggest one, and I'm going to actually tell you a little story on this after. But the YouTube algorithm has changed from a keyword finder into a prediction engine. Okay, this is really important. We're going to go back to this in a second. Okay? And then last but not least, each viewer could buy from you, not just watch and leave. So quick story, actually, on this, number three. So I essentially hired these guys on YouTube. They're really big. If any of you guys are on YouTube, you know who they are. They're really huge and whatnot. I won't drop their name for legal issues, but they essentially looked at my channel, went through all of my stuff, looked at my views, looked at the money I was making, looked at all of my metrics. And what's really interesting is they said, for the amount of views I had, and per the amount of money coming in, and per the hours I'm working, they've never seen anything like it. Now, part of this is interesting because A, it means I partially cracked YouTube, but part of it also is that HighLevel is an amazing product. So there's kind of two things there that are really important. But I want to talk about that because I think a lot of people are nervous to get on YouTube because they think it's all about, having a whole media team. But it couldn't actually be further from the truth. We can literally film this laptop on just a computer. You don't need a mic, you don't need a team, you don't need to pay for any software, you don't need any of that. Who here has a laptop? All of you can do this. You don't need to run ads, you don't need to do anything. You can literally use free editing software and do it all from here. I mean, you can't do that with any other business model. Again, I don't want to act like this is super easy, but in my opinion, having done a lot of other business models, this is by far the easiest business model I've ever done. This is the HighLevel affiliate program. So that's just one thing. Okay. So I have one of the lowest average view counts of any other graders, yet I am still number one. Why is this important to understand the low views equals dollars? Well, very simply, it means that any of you can do it, whether you're a beginner or not. See, a lot of other business models online, they require you to have a lot of ad spend, okay? They require you to be really good at media buying, sales, all this other shit that not everyone can do. Almost anyone can get on a computer and film a HighLevel video. Almost anyone. Almost anyone. Alright, so how does the system work? Let's get into this a little bit and let's go through it. Okay, there are 4 simple steps. Starting with number 1, which is YouTube. This is where people are going to find and trust you. Yes, you can run paid ads, you can do all that, but that's not what this presentation is about. I'm trying to show you the easiest, simplest steps as well. Okay, number 2, they use your link to sign up. This is the HighLevel affiliate program, where you earn 40% recurring month after month. You can get cars, endorsements, all kinds of amazing stuff. That's number 2. Number 3 is the GHL snapshot. Okay, this is essentially how you get them to click your link. Okay, so that's that step. And then the last step is going to be your follow-up emails and texts. And this is essentially what automates your entire process. So you don't have to keep going through it, going back and forth, back and forth. That way you can kind of set it and forget it. Because with a lot of business models, the bigger you grow and the faster you grow, the more work you put into it. Who can attest to that? Yeah, you become like a slave. With this, the further you go, the less work you do. Again, that has been my experience and others. The deeper you go, the easier it has gotten, if you have the right system. Okay, so step number 1, YouTube videos to get customers, not views. So there's 3 different kinds of videos you can make. I tried to make this as simple as possible. I've broken it down into 3 simple ways. I call it the 3 video matrix. Number 1, you have a problem. So this is simply fixing a problem inside HighLevel. You can film yourself, let's say, setting up the phone system into HighLevel. Simple. Number 2, which is a walkthrough, which is the traditional, you do a tutorial of a feature. It could be an AI chatbot, it could be WhatsApp, it could be any sort of feature. You just do a walkthrough, which I'm pretty sure if any of you guys have used HighLevel can do the second one. Very simple. Number 3 is sales. So you show people how to sell a specific feature inside of the HighLevel. Does that make sense? So with these 3 videos, or these 3 types, you have unlimited videos to make. Okay, you can think different niche, different tool, different service. It kind of goes on forever. You have unlimited options. And then you just have to think, how will this work, not what will this work. Alright, so this is making videos to solve real problems. Again, you want to be very much direct, clear messaging. You're trying to just show them, hey, I can help you solve your problems, etc. Another big thing I want to show you, this is more data. I think you guys are really going to like. But unlike a lot of other business models where, let's say, ad creates to TV, platforms change, with HighLevel affiliate on YouTube, your videos essentially work 24/7 for years. And I literally have proof of this. I have so many more videos I can show you guys, but I have UTM parameters set up and I have tracking. And I still get signups from videos I made years ago. No work. It's done. Yeah, these are just a couple outliers. Again, lower views means more money in this scenario. So you see, last 48 hours, I'm still getting views. All these videos are from 2025. Okay, and I even have videos from 2024 that still do this. Okay, so again, once you put out a video, if you do it properly, it will pretty much work for you until YouTube goes away, or whatever you guys want to do about that. And that's another thing, your videos never stop working. It becomes a door that people can walk through again and again and again. So, last part about creating videos, you have to stay consistent. So if any of you guys that are doing YouTube, you just have to keep doing it. It's that simple. Your videos will get better over time, but because of the law of numbers and this grows in the algorithm, you just have to keep doing it. So that's really the second thing. Just continue to do that. So now that you have videos going out, how do you get them to click your link? Because how do you get the 40% from HighLevel? You're putting out a video, you're doing all this stuff. How do you get people to essentially give HighLevel their money so that HighLevel gives you yours? Okay, that's where step number 2 comes in, which is the free gift, which is your GHL snapshot. Who here has built a snapshot? Okay, it's the most classic feature of HighLevel. Okay, so this is essentially what I have done. I will take a video, I will create a snapshot that solves the video or the problem in said video, and then I'll put it directly below the video. And as you see, it's a secret weapon that instantly fixes the problem that I'm talking about. That way, your video helps them, and then your snapshot solves the problem in the video, which is what they sign up with, which is how you get your 40%. And we'll skip that. Right, so these are actually some stats that I pulled online, which is really interesting. I'm giving away free gifts. We have 27% of tutorials and mini courses convert at an average of 27%. I was forgetting to slow down here. Checklists and tutorials convert at about 24%, and then customers that receive the free gift spend 63% more money. Again, there's a lot more studies on this, but when you give away free stuff, people will give stuff in return. It's very, very simple. Step number 3, this is how you essentially get them to sign up. Okay? This is where you capture the lead. So this is essentially where once you have the link down on the video, they sign up with it. Okay, so once they get a snapshot, or they upgrade, it immediately gets sent to them via automation in HighLevel. Okay? So they sign up, and immediately all of your stuff gets sent out to them. So it's instant value. Does that kind of make sense? Instant value side of things? You want to solve it immediately. With a lot of other platforms and services, you guys have to actually do it with this, they're immediately getting it. So they see the value immediately and go, okay, I should continue paying for HighLevel. Because the whole point about online business models is you just want to find things that people already pay for and get rid of them. Because they're already going to pay for it. See what I'm saying? And then step number 4, this is where you can really get all of your time back, which is the automation side in HighLevel. So as soon as someone signs up, they will get emails and texts hammered to them to sign up with your link. Very, very simply. It's very easy. I guarantee a lot of you guys have set up automations before. This will immediately kick in and take care of all of the rest. Because again, you want that. You don't want to just keep working. You want to get your time back. And then from there, it'll go in, it'll guide them to the snapshot, then help, and then try to upgrade them. Because once you get them in, you want to make them worth more money. And I think that's a big thing about the affiliate program, not to go on a tangent, but there's a lot of money in upgrades. And a lot of people don't see that. You can just get all of the people you have currently to upgrade. And then last but not least is essentially the flywheel effect. Each new video creates a new door that people can walk through, more signups, so more people will join and say yes, and from there, your snapshots get better, and it keeps growing. That's why for me, it actually gets easier month after month. That's what people don't understand. I actually do less work, but I keep staying number one. It just keeps going, just like that. So what can you do today? Just going to kind of guide you guys through this, so you guys have action steps. So number one, find one problem people keep having in HighLevel. Okay, this could be someone struggling to set up AI chatbots, someone doesn't know how to sell automations. One simple thing. Okay, find one thing people are struggling with, and then solve it. Okay. Once you have that, you're going to build a snapshot around that problem. Okay? Very simply, build a snapshot that solves said issue. Then from there, you want to create a short video on that problem. Once you do that, okay, you let the system completely take over, and then from there, you put your digital snapshot in every single video, and then it sends through, and then the system takes care of all of the rest. Again, the whole point of this is we want to set up a system that works for you, where you don't have to keep going out and getting people. You only have one input, which is making videos. Does that kind of make sense? You just want to do one thing. So many people now, you're doing fulfillment, you're selling, you're running ads, you're doing 9 different things. It's a race to the bottom. Your profit margins suck, and it's just the same thing with this. You literally just have to go through one simple thing. So, with that being said, essentially what you can do right after this is you can either talk to the affiliate team, who are here, or myself, and we can show you guys how to get started. We have no course to sell you, we have no outdated ticket, for high ticket coaching to sell you, we have none of that. You can get all of this for free by just being in HighLevel ecosystem. I'm assuming most of you have HighLevel, yes? You're all already affiliates. So with this, that's essentially all you have to do. And then what I've done is I've kind of cut some of this short so that we can go through now, and you guys in the crowd right now can ask questions. We can do a little live stuff right here to guide you. So I do believe that the HighLevel affiliate program is one of the best business models I've ever seen. Again, they give you 40% recurring, then 5% of everyone under that. They got me a Porsche, they can get you a car, they offer endorsements. If you do well, they'll pay for your travel. No one offers more than HighLevel. I'm being dead serious. I'm a SaaS Pro winner, I've done that, it's great. But the affiliate is the best, hands down. Hands down. So is there any questions? I love that guy. All right, so I'm bringing him around. What's up, bro? What's your name?
My name is Nathan.
Little sharesies? We could. Okay, that's where we're gonna ask questions. Does that make sense? Does it work? Okay, because you want to get it on the first. We'll share. Don't say it weird.
What's up, bro? Oh my god, I'm so excited. I had a big problem, and I wanted to ask you, but I was going to find you afterwards. So, I'm stagnant. I'm at like 50 affiliates for like almost the past year. I wanted to hear your advice on how I can reactivate those affiliates or just get the momentum going again.
So, are these affiliates like you've already had them sign up at one point? Or have they like canceled?
These are monthly paying affiliates, and I think I have like a total of 150 leads.
Oh, so you're talking about leads. Okay, really good question. Yeah, so for that, you're saying you have leads, but you want to convert them into paid trials.
Yeah, so to break down the numbers, so we have 50 paying every single month, that would be sustainable. We have about 150 total leads at least, and then on top of that, my total combined audience from opt-ins is about 2,400. So my goal is over 15,000 a month in recurring revenue, and I'm struggling to get there.
You're sitting on a gold mine. That's the first thing. So yeah, give a round. So
those answers are awesome.
So the first thing I would say is, do you know what database reactivation is?
I do.
You gotta do. So inside of HighLevel, they have a pre-built automation. And again, you can email me or we can talk after. Essentially, you need to take those leads and run them through basically a sequence that's going to decay, you have some bonuses, some snapshots, etc. And then, this is the part that people miss, you want to plug an AI chatbot into the back end so in the automation, AI goes in and then has basically more sentient conversations. Don't just do automation. I'm telling you right now, the AI chatbots at HighLevel have made me so much money. They're totally slapped off. From there, run them all through a huge sequence, like I'm talking like maybe a 2-month email text sequence, and just hammer the shit out. So it'll work.
Okay. So database reactivation, yes. I'm concerned about coming off too salesy and damaging the long-term business reputation. How do I reactivate them without being too pushy that they run away?
So essentially, if they're affiliates, they're not paying.
Correct.
They're paying HighLevel. So you're actually not selling them anything. It's interesting, right? Because in order to fully sell something, they have to give you money. But you're not. I know it's technically easy selling,
It's
but
like giving free stuff.
exactly. So you want to reactivate them by saying, hey, I have these snapshots, I have these AI agents, I have these AI prompts, a community, whatever you want to offer. And then from there you say, hey, you don't have to pay me anything. It's all free. Use the word free a lot. Free and new are the two most powerful words in marketing. If you did not know them. They are, I promise this, that's it. So if you put that in, I'm telling you it'll work wonders. Because I've gone through this exact same thing.
Okay, so if you're in my shoes, run a database reactivation bot, emphasize free and like not charging anything. Would you get on calls with these people? Is that scalable?
It's not scalable, but if you have to get signups, I would absolutely do it.
Okay.
It depends on the level of effort you want to put into it. Like how much money do you want to make, honestly, with the building?
Well, I want a Porsche too.
Sorry, no HighLevel. If you had to say a number, obviously it doesn't have to be like 10 mil, but what would be like? You'd be happy.
I think I might be comfortable at 100,000 a month US.
Okay. Who here would be comfortable with 100K a month? All of us, right? I love it. So I'll be honest, in the beginning, you should have to do whatever it takes to do, which is what I did. When I started, I would give out free calls, I would bend over backwards for my affiliates. It's not scalable, but nothing in the beginning is scalable.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
give them everything.
I will give them everything. Thank you.
Nathan, Rick, man, any other questions?
All right, for our next question.
That person over there.
I think we have a question on the other side of the room.
Whoa! Both of you say at the same time. I won't go.
Hi. I'm here. Yeah. So I have a question. My name is Shelly, by the way. I'm an affiliate to Go HighLevel, and I really want to grow it. My question is, how do I put maybe a healthy boundaries for my affiliates if they're expecting, sometimes they're expecting too much of a support. And of course, we want to support our affiliates, but how can we give them proper expectations of the scope of the support that we can give?
Great question, great question. So, I'll answer it in 2 ways. One of the things that's really interesting about affiliates, and I've learned this because I run surveys and I have a lot of data in my group, is you want to know one of the most important things about helping your affiliates is? Anyone have a guess? This is going to blow your minds. It's showing them where the support button is in HighLevel. I'm being serious, I swear. No, I'm not joking. I'm literally being dead serious, I swear. Because half the people don't know that HighLevel has 20% support. I'm not joking. The amount of people that I'll be like, you know, you can just contact HighLevel and they'll help you for free. I'm like, no. It happens all the time. So that's the first step, is being like, hey, and this is the sneaky part about being an affiliate. You can leverage HighLevel's clout. So what you can say is, we have 24/7 support. And then you just say, hey, click the question mark, and then show them how to do it. So that's step number one, is making sure they know that. Step number two is have a community inside of GoHighLevel. I didn't talk about this because there's so many layers that we can talk after with you guys. But HighLevel has, in my opinion, the best communities feature of any platform. It's much better than school. Much better. And it's free if you're paying for HighLevel. So what I would do is I would create an ecosystem and then just list out exactly what they get. Be very clear. Because if they're trying to take advantage of you, part of that is them thinking that they get other stuff because it hasn't been laid out clearly. Does that make sense? I don't know if that
Yes, it does. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Was that here? Did that answer all of it?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
I have a question.
What's up, man?
Alright, thank you.
Getting my steps in.
So, my name is Ethan and I'm from Hong Kong. I'm really interested in high-level marketing after your talk. So my question is this: do I start in a relatively small Hong Kong market, or do I compete internationally with the likes of you?
Ooh. Do I tell them the truth? To be honest, this is what I tell everybody. The pie is so big. Even the crumbs off the pie is tens of millions of dollars. And for anyone that's trying to get into HighLevel affiliate, just know there is so many other things that you can target. Like you think, oh, just because I'm a top affiliate, you might be competing with me. There's so much I haven't touched. You have all the other big CRMs, you have all the other big AI tools, you have all the influencers, you have literally infinite mini circles to go through. I'm telling you, I would just get into it. You will find so many other people that can get it. I don't know if that answers your question.
So I shouldn't compete with you, right?
Yes. She's right. Any other questions? Can we get Chris? Chris, you want to just come on? Come on.
Right, my question is with snapshots. Do you have one snapshot that you're constantly evolving for everyone? Or do you have different snapshots based on different videos that you're doing? So if you have an AI section, is there an AI snapshot? Or does everybody, as it grows, just get added to one bastard of the snapshot?
That's actually a really good question. I have multiple. Now, I do have some that I update, but one of the things that I realized, and this is a huge pro tip, is that you can literally build snapshots off of niches and then solve specific problems in that niche. You don't even have to go broad. So I own a hair salon, and one of my best performing videos is essentially, the cool part is though, is that I didn't just do go HighLevel for hair salons. It was how they do customer support for hair salons via the AI chatbot. See how specific that is? Snapshot with that, with the custom values and everything else to solve said problem. So again, you can have one. There's guys I know that do just one, and they just find like that. But I have really good churn rate. So I don't I think my churn rate is 9%, 8%. So I have to keep that. Does that answer your question? Bye, Chris. We have one more question. We're out of time.
Hello, Declan. I'd love to ask a question.
Who might?
Right over here, Declan, on stage right.
Ladies first!
We'll sneak you in too. But grab the mic in the meantime.
You gotta come up to the microphone if you want to ask a question.
Oh,
Wait for that.
just run over quick.
So, Declan, my question is very simple. Can anybody do this?
Not if they don't have a bathroom. Yes, anyone can do this easily.
Teeing it up for you, okay? Of course anybody can do this, right? I mean, you don't have to be a high-level affiliate, even if you're, you don't have to be a high-level customer, right? Even if you're not on high-level, you could be affiliated, right?
True. You can actually use their
Get started for free.
for free. Yeah. It's literally. I actually love that you said that, guys. It is the easiest business model. I'm not trying to guarantee you anything, but I've done SaaS, I've done drop shipping, I've done a lot of crypto. I've tried a lot of things. I even have a service-based business. The profit margins and the time spent once you get this moving is unbelievable. I just have one guy pay a couple grand a month to run the entire thing. That's it. All I do is film, that's it. Like, it's that easy. You see how simple that is? I think a lot of you guys are so smart, but you're playing this game on hard mode. You are. You're making it way harder than it needs to be. And you can make it really easy. So, great question. Come on now. Great question. Any last questions? We have time for one more? One more? You have a question? Okay, 5 more questions. All right.